Welcome to San Antonio's Influence Magazine show, the premier talk show where we introduce you to influential individuals doing significant work in the city of San Antonio and surrounding areas. Celebrate the spirit of business, leadership, and innovation. If this is your first time joining us and you'd like more information, you could find us at influencesa.com. That's influencesa.com. Like us on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Pinterest, and for this particular episode of the show, all future and past episodes of the show, pull up your YouTube search bar, toss in San Antonio's Influence Magazine show. When you get there, please subscribe, give us a like or a thumbs up, and hit that bell so that you don't miss any future episodes of the show. Welcome to today's show, folks. I'm Cedric Fisher. Today, we're joined by a woman who embodies leadership, service, and strategic excellence in every arena she touches. Yin Yan is a commercial real estate expert with Real Broker LLC, serving San Antonio and the surrounding counties. Her work is rooted in professionalism, advocacy, and a passion for building stronger communities. Yin is president-elect of the Asian American Alliance of San Antonio, a member of the city's Small Business Advisory Commission, a commercial committee board member with Sabor, the 2024 president of the Alamo Asian American Chamber of Commerce, and the former 2022 president of the Asian Real Estate Association of America, San Antonio chapter. Her influence spans business, civic engagement, and community empowerment. And today, she brings that insight to our conversation. When we come back, we'll meet Yin. Stay tuned.
As I developed an appreciation for my personal originality and uniqueness, I began to love the fact that I was different. As I uncovered my individual preferences and my interests, I became comfortable with the real me.
Presented by Cedric D. Fisher and Company Publishers. In a world where identity is often challenged and cultures collide, one woman's journey shows us the power of resilience, self-discovery, and the unbreakable bonds of family. Born in Hong Kong and raised in America, Helen Yee faced the struggles of finding her place in a new land. Confronted by racism, cultural differences, and personal adversity, Helen's story is one of courage and determination. Inspired by her grandfather's legacy of integrity and entrepreneurship, Helen embarked on a journey of self-discovery. She learned to defend herself against all odds, even fighting off an armed carjacker and escaping with her life. Through the discipline of martial arts, music, and entrepreneurship, Helen found a way to reconnect with her heritage and discover her inner strength. She became a successful business owner and a professional musician, proving that it's never too late to pursue your dreams. I Belong Here is a powerful memoir that takes readers on a journey from the streets of Hong Kong to the heartland of America. It's a story of family, friendship, and the unbreakable bonds that tie us all together. Helen's journey will inspire you to embrace your own uniqueness, face your challenges head-on, and find your place in the world. It's a testament to the human spirit and the power of believing in yourself. I Belong Here, Living the Life I Was Born For in America by Helen H. Yee. Available now wherever books are sold. Discover the extraordinary story of a woman who found her voice and her place in the world.
Yin, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. So before we get into some of the more serious questions, just share with our viewers your background, where you're from, maybe a little about your childhood and your education.
I was born and raised in Beijing, China. My parents are mechanical engineer, design AC system for huge industrial facility like concert hall, hospitals, and I used to ask them, I said, exactly what do you do? They said, you know, you in the concert hall, every seat, you're supposed to receive the same amount of air and the temperature. That's what we do. A lot of mechanical and airflow calculations. And
Fascinating.
I traveled with my parents when I grew up to different locations for their job. And I've changed 7 schools from elementary to high school. I was not many friends, because when you travel at that age, you don't keep in touch. We don't have phone, we don't have email. So I grew up pretty lonely with my brother. And that was an interesting period of time. China at that time, we were really poor, but we didn't know we're poor. Everybody had the same kind of a salary, every family. That we're happy somehow, because we really don't know much at that time. And after I got my college degree in civil engineering and construction management, I came to the States, went to Texas A&M, pursue my master's degree of real estate and land development. And after I graduated, I got a job in San Antonio, and I moved to San Antonio in 1994.
So
ever since.
Came here in 94.
94 in San Antonio.
Okay. And you have a brother?
I have a brother in China.
And he's still in China?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So when you said you grew up poor in China?
In China,
not
yes.
Not here in America.
Well, we were all at that time, China is not open up yet. The door of the country opened up 1979. Before that, we don't know much of outside of the world, seriously. And I remember the first time I saw TV, I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, and we all get excited. Oh, look at the TV. That was something. Back then, we were all back out. These days, China's a different story, but back then, we were really behind all the modern, supposed to be modern equipment, a new device. We don't have those. Yeah.
Didn't have them.
Yep.
Okay. So when you came over, did you already speak English? Could you speak great English?
Well, at that time, I can read, but when I speak, I do have a problem. So when I go to Texas A&M, I did take English as second language classes, so I can understand quicker. I remember the first class, I understand what the teacher wrote on the board, but I didn't get exactly where the homework was. I remember those days. That was tough.
Okay.
Yep.
But you got through it.
I did. Yeah, I got my degree in real estate and land development, but I got a job in international sales. That's how I came to San Antonio. Worked for back then, the company is 19th biggest private company in San Antonio, Signtech USA. And they're hiring people from Asia to open an office in Singapore. So I got hired, I trained, and then they said, off you go. I know nobody in Singapore, and set up office, train the office staff, and get technical support team. The office still there after the company sold the business, and the company bought the business, still operating over there.
How long were you in Singapore?
7 years.
7 years. Okay.
That's a great time.
Okay. You had a good time
Yep,
there.
I had a good time.
Good memories.
Yep.
And then you came back here.
Yes.
So before starting your real estate career, you spent over 2 decades in management and international sales, traveling extensively across the U.S., Southeast Asia, and Europe. How did those experiences shape your professional and personal views on culture?
Those days are happy times, I have to say. After I got hired by Signtech USA from Texas A&M, I moved to San Antonio without knowing anybody, and except my employer. They trained me to open up an office in Singapore. So when I get to Singapore, I know not even one soul. So find a hotel room, sign a long-term lease, like renting by months. and start to contact customs, property management, and customers. Those days, many times I wake up in the morning, I have to ask myself where this country is. What is time difference from that country's time to Central Standard Time in San Antonio? And also, what is exchange rate? Those are three important questions I ask myself every morning.
You have to ask yourself every day.
Yeah, it could be wake up in Manila, Philippines, or Seoul, South Korea. That's a fun time. Travel so much, and then a lot of. I have to understand different culture from different country, and after it all, I find out no matter what your background is, what your color of your skin, what's your culture background, what's your education level, people all want some fundamental basic things, like to be treated fairly, respected, and also trusted. And after all, business owners want to make a decent living to support their families. That's what I learned from those years. And traveling overseas also make me appreciate the food in different countries. These days, I still loved, whenever I go, I always go to what local eats. I remember those days, some of the distributors refuse to do that because sometimes they feel embarrassed. But I have to say the best meal I ever had is in a street of Malaysia, in a little bitty table with unmatched plastic chair, and the mom and pops cooking in the little kitchen were sitting open air with umbrella because it was drizzling. There's no dining room. You're just sitting on the street and eat. That's the best meal I ever had.
Wow.
I'm still saying after 30 years.
Yeah.
It's amazing. But those traveling, you learn a lot of things from different culture, and all people are the same.
Yeah.
You want a happy life, and you want to raise your family.
So when you traveled around like that, did you have a sponsor that met you and greeted you when you first arrived?
Yeah, usually I go visit my client and my distributors, because the company I work for is a large format digital printer manufacturer in San Antonio right here. So we have customers and then distributor. I go visit them, and I go visit their client to understand what their question is, what their problem is, and provide further technical support and sales support.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. But anytime you showed up at a new place for the first time, it was kind of like going to school for the first time, right? The first day of school.
It's fun. It's fun, though. The first day of school may be scary, but
That's great.
those days are fun days.
So you spent more than 18 years in property management and over 14 years in commercial real estate.
Actually, 16 years. Yeah.
16
Just
years.
to realize that.
Okay. So what's an early lesson from those years that still shapes you with the way you serve clients today?
I noticed few things. That one is pay attention on small details, because in commercial real estate, small things can cause big problem if you didn't pay attention. And a lot of time I find out that if I don't say something to customer which is obvious to me, they may not know. So I cannot presume that they understand everything. Some small detail that really may cause huge issue in the future. And also in property management, I noticed that sometimes you want to find the right tenant in order to save problems in the future. So if you just want to quickly rent out a space, that's easy, but choose the right tenant is more important than get the space occupied, because it may cost you more money to evict this customer without paying after a year. So that's a lot of things that I learned from early time of my career.
So as part of your service, Identifying tenants for the property?
Yes.
Okay, so you handle that too?
Right.
Okay.
For my clients and family and friends.
Very good, very good. You specialize in retail, focusing on restaurant, real estate, and businesses. How did you get into the specific niche or sector?
I didn't find the niche myself. The sector found me. When I started, I tried to think, what should I do? So I advertised this 1 by 2 inches advertising in a Chinese newspaper in Houston. And the second day after they published, I got a call from a restaurant operator in Houston. They said, we have a big group right here. We own 14 restaurants. We'd like to expand our business to San Antonio. Can you help me? I said, of course. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I said, okay. The saying is, you fake it before you're made it, right? So I said, okay, I can.
Okay.
And then I started to visit restaurant owners, and word traveled. 5 days later, I found Addie and Andy, which is the owner of Formosa Garden, that they're my very first customer. They said, we want to sell our business. Can you help me? I said, perfect. I do have a buyer. And Addie looked at me, said, are you serious? I said, yes. If you sign a seller representation agreement, I will help you. He looked at me, and then you look at the paper, look at me. Okay, I will sign. So she signed. And next day I brought the buyer to their restaurant. So they're like one mile, less than 1 mile from here, right?
Yeah, they're pretty close here.
Yeah.
To here.
That's how I started. Then from that one transaction, I brought more client. I think that's how I started. That's how my business started. Restaurant owners start to look for me and ask me to find location for them. And also somebody want to start restaurant, they start to call me. That's how I started business. The niche find me. I didn't find a niche actually.
Okay. That's a beautiful thing when your brand is out there like that.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And they come your way. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with Yin Yan.
The bravest person I know is definitely my dad, 100%.
My friend Sean.
My daughter Cynthia, and she was in the United States Army.
One of the bravest things he ever did wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
Our journey has not been easy.
One of the bravest things he did was when he asked to move in with me and my mom.
I felt like I was lost, and you gave me a place to stay.
When he decided he was going to go back to school after 23 years.
It was the better part of my life that I spent in the Marine Corps. Transitioning out, it's a difficult thing.
She went on foreign soil. She went to war. But the bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
So I really appreciate it.
Switching to Real Broker LLC in 2020 was a major move.
Yeah, that was.
What motivated that transition, and how has it elevated your ability to serve commercial clients?
At that time, I was already with Keller Williams commercial for 13 years. And I learned about Real Broker, which is a public company, a small firm compared with Keller Williams. But they provide stock options, and they have a award-winning platform. The agent can do business on their cell phone. That's a really convenience. And I check out their platform, and also I ask a lot of tough questions to the person who sponsored me to join their firm. And after the person who I asked question, they said, you grill me like 30 minutes, which I asked a lot of tough questions. And he answered very nicely and touched all the bases. Then I thought, that's a really good opportunity for me to join, because I feel like I need to have some change at that time. So I left Keller Williams, joined Real Broker, and I'm really happy, which I did. The stock went up, and which is a good thing. Nice. And of course, it dropped a little bit, but still better than when I joined them. That was the stock price was 80 cents, right? Went up to $6, and right now it's like I think it's $3. Don't quote me, but still not bad. So I like the culture of the company, and everybody helping each other. So we don't have really particular broker office, and then we all agent shared office in different part of San Antonio, but we all help each other. That's part I really liked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teamwork.
Yes, exactly.
So you've got a pretty strong brand in the Asian community, and a strong focus on commercial brokering for local Asian restaurants. How does this work contribute to or connect with the Asian community, and what type of concepts do the restaurants you collaborate with feature?
Well, I have customer from Chinese restaurant, Korean, Vietnamese, Thai. I also had the chicken wing restaurant.
Chicken wings, okay.
Which is my client. I don't know, you know Wayne's Wing?
Wayne's Wings.
They're my client.
That's your client?
Yes.
It's good wings. Those are good wings.
They're great.
Oh,
they're
yeah.
Great. One of the best chicken wing I ever had.
Yeah. He's African American, right?
Yeah, somebody referred him to me actually from my firm, my brokerage. And they said, I heard you're restaurant lady. People call me Yan the restaurant lady. So I got this tenant client looking for space. So I found them the second location.
Nice.
And 1604 and Bandera area.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Very good wing. Everybody should try.
Yeah.
But I think the background I had to travel overseas and work overseas with a customer from all over Asian country, and it helped me to understand their the culture and then what they come from and what their requirement of their in their business operation. So I noticed finding location is not the key for their business. Try to find out what they need. You have to consider the traffic and the demographic, and what's the goal of the operator? What's the owner want to do? Are they gonna just continue to be mom and pop restaurant, or they want to expand their business to franchise, or what's their future goal? That's what I usually ask myself. Try to see where their future gonna go.
Yeah.
A business future.
So you're really interested in their vision for
their
the
business,
restaurant and for their business.
To be self-sustained and also expand and grow.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. You're a CCIM designee.
Yes.
What's CCIM, first of all?
Certified Commercial Investment Member. You have to have a certain amount of, I don't know what requirement right now, I got it 2018. You have to take 6 classes all over. You have to go to different places to take classes. Some people take in Hong Kong, even Japan. I take all the class in the US, but people go to take the classes all over the world because that's how they connect with other colleagues all over the world. Very tough classes. The very last one is very tough. And I remember one of my classmates, she said, that's my 4th time taking the same class. A lot of calculations.
It's like the bar exam.
It is very hard. Yeah. And also not cheap. Every class about $1,500 back then. I don't know right now. Then you have to pay your hotel lodging, your travel. That's a lot of investment. At the end, got a little pin, and I said, "This is the most expensive jewelry I ever bought." It says CCIM on it.
But it's the highest recognition in commercial real estate,
Commercial real
right?
estate, yes.
Yeah.
I think the whole world probably only have 20,000 people own that designation.
Yeah.
Yep.
So how has obtaining that designation changed your meetings and negotiations in the business?
There's a few things. One is if somebody sees your CCM, they will understand you went through a lot of training and analytic study and classes, and also have to have enough transactions. So meaning you have a background, you have a transaction behind you, so you're experienced, and also you're technology-wise understand what is how you analyze a location and returns for the investment, and many technical factor. Then you understand better than people without going through the trainings.
Okay, good. So let's switch your roles to civic leadership. In 2024, you ran for the board of directors of the Bear Appraisal District.
Right.
What inspired that decision, and in what ways did you believe you could contribute to the board's work?
Well, at the time when its opportunity came, and then I thought, I have 3 degrees. I have a civil engineering and construction management bachelor degree, and then also I have a real estate and land development master degree from Texas A&M. And also I myself is an investor too. So I'm dealing with my customers, investors all day long. One of the major issue for them is the property tax. The property tax value and the appraisal value affecting their business, the bottom lines. I remember 10, 15 years ago in Stone Oak area, a lot of mom and pop store have to move out because the property tax went up so high. They cannot afford to continue operate their business. So one of my clients are those stores moving out. So I feel we need to help them out from how we appraise the values, property value. The board of director for Appraisal District is they hire appraiser, district appraiser, and also interview appraisal review board. I don't know you protest your property tax or not. The people who talk to you are the one appraisal review board. Board of director have an impact on who's gonna be on the board. And also when you not agree with the review board's decision, when you go to hearing, and a board of director will be in the room. And also they will be the one decide the budget for the appraisal district. And I feel like my background can help the taxpayer to make them understand how to protect the property tax, and also make it, the process easier. Because some of my clients said, I never protest my property tax because I don't know how. And how to make the process easier and then user-friendly online, that's one of the major reason I want to run for the position.
Okay. You ever plan to run again?
I'm not sure yet, but when opportunity comes and when I'm ready, I may run again.
You'll take a look at it.
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah. You'll take a look at it. As the past president of the Alamo Asian Chamber of Commerce and president-elect of the Asian American Alliance of San Antonio, you're deeply connected to business leadership and community development. How does that role influence your perspective on commercial real estate growth in the region?
San Antonio Asian population only count 3.2%, but based on census, Asian business owner count 11% of the population, Asian populations. So
that's based on the census.
Census,
right?
Yeah. So
3.2%
versus 11%.
What's that based, or where did that? What's the source that came up with the?
I think that's based on 2020 census.
Census. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So lot of Asian there. I think probably because of our background, we came to Asian countries. We try to make our American dream alive. So we work hard, and there's many business owners that we all, most of the time, we're really quiet. We just do our own business, and then doesn't really care about what's going on outside our world. And I realized that we need to have our voice together. So Elisa Chen, former city council of District 9, she's the one started Asian Chamber of Commerce and Asian Alliance. So we were trying to gather all the Asian community together, try to put our voice bigger, and we are not doing our own thing anymore. If we're together, we have a bigger voice. We can have make some wave in the economy. Asian business owner counting from medical to stores like nail salon, hair salon. Nail salon owned usually by the Vietnamese, and hair salon owned by Koreans, and Chinese-owned restaurants, and Cambodian-owned donut shop. I don't know, you know this.
Oh,
it's very interesting, yeah.
Never
nationwide.
Knew that. Really?
Yes, nationwide. So a lot of service sectors, and they are part of the business. You know, we just don't know that. But I think if we can gather our voice together, we can make bigger decision for the business community.
Stronger together.
Correct.
Yeah, good. What's the difference between the Chamber and the Alliance?
The Chamber, really, we do business activities, like we educate restaurant owners about food safety, and help business owner to protect their property tax. We did try to help them to understand the new rules of regulations. That's why we focus on business activities. Asian Alliance is not individual members. All the members are organizations. We have 28 organization from Indian, Pakistanis, Filipino, Chinese, Taiwanese, Vietnamese. We just put everybody together. So we have our put our force together.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a different focus though.
Everyone has a common interest and common goal though too.
Right.
Yeah.
So
and you're stronger together.
Asian Chamber is more commercial business focused. Asian Alliance are more cultural and identity focused. We put all our name together.
Okay.
So, yep.
What's one thing folks don't know about you but should?
Not many people knows that I used to perform ballroom dance in college.
Dancer, okay.
Waltz and tango, but I haven't danced after college until February of this year. So I'm learning country dance and Latin right now. I belong to Sway Dance Studio, so we take class over there, and we even have a performance. I feel dance is something I like to do, and I have been dancing when I was elementary all the way to college. But after that, I've been done for many, many years, decades.
Yeah.
I feel dance can connect people together and to bring people joy, make me happy. So I think people watching me dance, and then they also feel happy and feel joy. And that's my way to connect to community. And one of my friends said, Yan, you never have a stranger in any room. Then I thought about it. I think really dancing with people and connecting with people is somehow related. So I do like dance, and then I just cannot sit still.
Okay.
Yep.
You going to take it to a more professional level, or will we see you on stage anytime soon, anywhere?
We had a performance at the Sway Dance Studio. My goal is to compete next year in state level. Maybe, I don't know. I do have a goal. I want to go compete, country dance. Maybe future in the Latin too.
Okay.
Gonna take me some time, because they said you have to have Latin hip in order to dance Latin.
Okay. We're pulling for you, Yan, so we'll be looking for you.
Thank you.
Final question. Leaders or readers, they typically have their go-to book on their nightstand. What book's on your nightstand?
Well, I'm kind of a health information junkie. I read anything from fitness, wellness, diet, health, living. So right now I just got Dr. William Lee's book. The book's title is Eat to Beat Disease. So
Eat to beat disease. Okay.
Through food to make your better being, better health. I remember I read the one article 2016. TPR had the broadcast day report saying in San Antonio, the lifespan from different area can be 20 years difference. 20 years, that's big, huge gap. So I'm interested in what make people's health different, from diet, I guess, one of the reason. So I'm reading all sort of health-related book. So that's the book, Eat to Beat Disease, is on my nightstand right now. I just started to read 10 pages, just started. So I will let you know what is the book
Very nice.
is about.
Good.
Yeah.
How can folks follow up with you, get more information if they want to get in touch with you?
On Facebook, my account is YENYAN, and also can contact with me. I think when they Google it, they're gonna find me because I give Google review for restaurants.
Okay.
So I'm pretty high up. It should be very easy to find me on Google.
Okay.
Yep.
So Google you.
Google me.
All right.
Yep.
Yan, thank you for sharing your story and coming on the show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I enjoyed it.
And we'll see you all next time.